Money is a personal army. Imagine that every real or dollar you own is a soldier in your financial army. Just like in any battle, your goal is to use your resources strategically to get more than you initially had. Every investment, saving, or spending decision must be made with a view to how these soldiers can be used to conquer more territory, in other words, to bring more resources back into your pocket. When you see your money as an army, you realize that instead of spending it aimlessly, you must command it with discipline and strategy. If you lose soldiers in unnecessary battles, impulsive purchases, or poorly planned investments, your strength will diminish. However, by allocating these resources to advantageous battles, such as productive investments and smart spending, you create a cycle of growth. This army may start out small, with just a few soldiers, but over time these soldiers can multiply if they are well led. And remember, just as a general doesn't waste his troops on losing battles, you shouldn't waste money on impulses or rash decisions. Every coin invested wisely is a step towards increasing your financial power. So treat money with respect and it will return to you with greater strength. Ready to command your army efficiently? Let's move on to the next principle, where you'll understand the importance of planting the right seeds to ensure long-term financial success. Planting the right seeds. Building wealth is very similar to growing a tree. It starts small, with a seed. In the financial world, that seed represents your initial ideas and decisions. It could be a business project, an investment, or even a skill you develop. The important thing is to choose the right seeds, i.e. ideas that have the potential to grow, and nurture them with patience and care over time. Without fertile soil, the tree won't grow. In the same way, for your financial seeds to flourish, you must cultivate them in an environment of knowledge, planning, and long-term vision. People often want quick results, but solid wealth takes time to develop. A tree that grows too fast can be fragile, while one that grows slowly, with deep roots, will be strong and long-lasting. So, when planting your seeds, be prepared to nurture your ideas with continuous learning, effort, and constant revision. It's not enough just to plant, you have to water. This means reinvesting in your projects, monitoring their progress, and adjusting as necessary over time. An idea that seemed promising may need tweaking along the way, just as a plant needs pruning. And remember, not every seed germinates. Some fail, but that's part of the learning process. The most important thing is to never give up and keep planting until you find the ideas that will bear fruit. Now that your seeds have been planted, it's time to learn how continuous knowledge can be the essential fertilizer for financial growth. We'll explore this in the next topic. Continuous learning. Learning is one of the most fundamental pillars of financial success. The more you learn, the more tools you acquire to make better decisions and, consequently, increase your chances of prospering. However, it's crucial to focus on the kind of knowledge that really generates value. Instead of wasting time on trivial information or information that has no practical application, you should focus on skills and concepts that can be directly applied to improve your financial situation. The world is constantly changing, and those who don't adapt are left behind. That's why continuous learning should be a constant practice in your life. This could mean improving your professional skills, learning about new types of investments, or understanding the dynamics of the global market. Each new piece of information you acquire can be turned into a competitive advantage, allowing you to identify opportunities and avoid financial pitfalls. Practical knowledge is much more powerful than just knowing for the sake of knowing. Reading about economics or finance, for example, can be useful, but it will only bring real results if you apply what you learn. Likewise, mastering a specific skill that the market values, such as negotiation, entrepreneurship, or investment management, can be the difference between success and stagnation. The important thing is to continually look for ways to turn learning into action. Remember, knowledge is not only power, but also wealth, as long as it is used intelligently. Now that you understand the value of continuous learning, let's move on to the next topic, where we'll talk about the importance of controlling money rather than being controlled by it. Seduce money, don't be seduced by it. Money is a powerful tool, but it can also be deceptive. Many people fall into the trap of being seduced by the glitter and promise of wealth without realizing that this unbridled pursuit of money can be treacherous. Instead of being seduced by money, you need to learn how to seduce it. This means not only attracting it into your life, but controlling it wisely, preventing it from controlling you. When money becomes the ultimate goal, it tends to slip through your fingers. The desire to have more, without a clear strategy or a defined purpose, leads many to chase easy and immediate gains. However, this approach can result in impulsive decisions, such as risky investments or irresponsible spending. The key is to change this mindset. Instead of chasing money, become someone that money wants to follow. This happens when you create value, maintain discipline, and make strategic financial choices. True financial wisdom lies in realizing that money should work for you, not the other way around. When you master your finances, live with purpose, and keep your priorities clear, money comes as a consequence of your effort and good decisions. However, if you let it seduce you, you run the risk of falling into traps such as debt, overspending, or even fraud. Balance is key. It's important to want to prosper, but never let yourself be blinded by the glitter of money. Seducing money means always being in control, guiding it according to your life goals, and not being manipulated by it. Now that you know how to keep control of your finances, it's time to understand the true nature of money in the next topic. The nature of money. Money in itself has no morals or character. It is a tool that, when in a person's hands, acts like a magnifying glass, magnifying existing characteristics. People often think that money can change who they are, but in reality it only reveals their true nature more clearly. Those who are generous without much money tend to be even more generous with a large fortune. On the other hand, those who are selfish or greedy will only see these characteristics exacerbated as their wealth increases. As well as revealing character, money also accelerates actions. With more resources, decisions that once seemed difficult to make can now be made quickly. Access to money provides the ability to act with more freedom, but this freedom requires responsibility. When mismanaged, money can accelerate the path to failure, exposing flaws that were previously masked by a lack of resources. For this reason, it is essential that self-control and clarity of objectives are always present. It's common to see people who, on achieving wealth, face more personal and professional challenges than they imagined. The power that money provides can be destructive if it is not balanced with solid values. When someone already has a well-defined sense of purpose, money becomes a catalyst for achieving their goals more quickly and efficiently. Otherwise, it can turn even the simplest desires into harmful behaviors. To understand the true nature of money is to understand that it only amplifies and accelerates what you already are. It's up to you to determine whether it will be a positive or negative force in your life. With this understanding, we can move on to the next topic, where we will discuss an essential principle: spending less than you earn. Spending less than you earn. One of the simplest yet most powerful principles of financial success is to spend less than you earn. This concept, often underestimated, is the solid foundation on which real wealth is built. No matter how much you earn, if your spending exceeds your income, you will always be trapped in a cycle of scarcity and debt. Mastering this fundamental rule is the first step towards financial freedom. Spending less than you earn creates a safety margin that allows you to accumulate capital for investments, emergencies, or future opportunities. This financial surplus is what provides long-term growth. If you go into debt to maintain a lifestyle beyond your means, you end up sacrificing the future to live in an illusory present. Unnecessary debts, such as impulse purchases or luxury loans that are outside your budget, can quickly become a trap that is difficult to escape. Avoiding unnecessary debts doesn't mean that all debts are bad, but rather that you should distinguish between those that add value and those that only consume your resources. Investing in something that can increase your assets, such as education or a business, can be a strategic debt. However, debts to finance excessive consumption or uncontrolled spending are the path to financial failure. The secret to success is simple, but requires discipline. Live below your means, save, and invest the difference. This practice creates a virtuous cycle where your money works for you, not the other way around. With this mindset, you'll be ready to face the next challenge, which is to become a true money magnet, attracting wealth rather than chasing it. We'll explore this in the next topic. Being a money magnet. Instead of spending your life chasing money, the real secret to financial success is to become valuable enough for money to chase you. This means becoming a magnet for opportunities and wealth, and the way to do this is by building skills and generating value for other people. When you offer something unique and useful to the world, money is a natural consequence of your contribution. The key to attracting money lies in focusing on creating value. People are willing to pay for solutions that solve their problems or make their lives easier. Therefore, the more you master skills that can be applied in a practical way, the greater your ability to attract financial resources. This could be through specialist knowledge, innovative ventures, or even the ability to lead and inspire teams. The more valuable you are to others, the more doors will open. Being a money magnet also involves a change of mindset. Instead of focusing only on immediate gains, think long-term and invest in your training and personal development. As you expand your skills and build a solid reputation, financial opportunities will start to appear. Over time, your name, your ideas, or your business will become a reference, and the money will come to you naturally, without you having to force it or beg for it. This principle also teaches us that desperately chasing money can be counterproductive. When you're constantly looking for quick wins, you can make the wrong decisions and neglect personal development. Instead, focus on being an indispensable person or professional, someone whose skills are in demand. Now that you understand how to attract money, let's discuss the next point: how money can solve financial problems, but not all of life's issues. Money solves financial problems. It's undeniable that money plays a crucial role in solving financial problems. It can pay off debts, cover expenses, and provide comfort. However, it is important to understand that money, despite being a powerful tool, has clear limits. It solves problems that are directly related to finances, but it is not a magic solution to all of life's challenges. Financial issues, such as a lack of resources to pay bills, investments, or emergencies, can be resolved with the arrival of cash. When used intelligently, it offers security and peace of mind, allowing you more freedom of choice. However, many people mistakenly believe that once they reach a certain level of wealth, all their problems will disappear. Money can buy a house, but it doesn't guarantee that it will be a happy home. It can provide a comfortable life, but it is no substitute for healthy relationships or personal satisfaction. Another point to consider is that money can even amplify personal or emotional problems if used in the wrong way. For example, someone who lacks self-control or clarity of purpose may, when acquiring wealth, end up engaging in excesses that leave them even more dissatisfied. It is therefore essential to balance the pursuit of financial success with other dimensions of life, such as emotional well-being, health, and relationships. Money, when used well, is a solution to financial problems, but it should never be seen as the answer to all of life's dilemmas. Recognizing this limitation is the first step towards using it in a conscious and balanced way. With that in mind, let's now explore the next principle, where we'll discuss the relationship between contribution and financial reward. Contribution proportional to reward. In the financial world, there is a simple and powerful rule: your rewards are directly proportional to the contribution you make to society. In other words, the more value you add to the people around you, the greater your financial reward. This principle reflects the idea that money flows to those who solve problems, offer solutions, and create tangible benefits for other people or communities. If you look at successful people, you'll see that they have one thing in common: they've all found ways to improve other people's lives. Whether it's through an innovative product, an exceptional service, or an idea that has transformed an industry, they have created value on a large scale. And this contribution generates a financial return, because people are willing to pay for solutions that help them, make their lives easier, or bring significant results. That's why focusing on "how can I help" is one of the best approaches you can take to achieving financial success. Rather than just chasing profit, seek to understand what people's needs are, what problems they face, and how your skills, products, or services can make a significant contribution. This focus on giving value before seeking rewards creates a solid and sustainable foundation for long-term financial growth. What's more, the positive impact you generate tends to multiply your rewards. The greater the scale and depth of your contribution, the greater the return you will receive, whether in recognition, opportunities, or money. This is the real key to lasting success. Now that we understand the relationship between contribution and reward, let's discuss the importance of keeping money moving in the next topic, something that is fundamental to the continued growth of your wealth. Keeping money moving. Keeping money moving is a fundamental principle for building and preserving wealth. When money sits idle, whether in low-yielding savings accounts or under the mattress, it loses value over time due to inflation. Inflation is a constant phenomenon that erodes the purchasing power of money, making it less valuable in the future than it is today. Therefore, leaving your capital idle means, in practice, losing part of your wealth. The solution to avoiding this loss is to keep your money moving, i.e., investing it intelligently so that it grows and generates more resources. Investments in assets such as shares, real estate, businesses, or other financial vehicles allow money to work for you rather than simply losing value. When money is well allocated, it multiplies over time, driven by compound interest, the increase in value of assets, or the profits generated by ventures. However, it is important to remember that moving money does not mean spending impulsively or taking unnecessary risks. The aim is to ensure that capital is used strategically, with a view to long-term growth. This requires planning and knowledge about where to invest and how to protect your money from disadvantageous fluctuations. Diversifying your investment sources is an effective way of balancing risks and ensuring that the growth of your assets is constant and stable. Therefore, by keeping your money circulating in productive investments, you protect yourself against depreciation and ensure that your assets are always growing. Now that we understand the importance of keeping money active, let's move on to the next principle, where we'll discuss how choosing the right partner can influence your wealth. Choosing the right partner. Choosing the right partner is one of the most important factors for financial success. This applies to both business partners and partners in personal life. The right partner can broaden your opportunities, complement your skills, and help you achieve greater goals. On the other hand, a poorly chosen partnership can jeopardize your finances, delay your goals, and even ruin what you've built. In the business world, choosing the right partner means aligning yourself with someone with complementary skills, a similar vision, and a shared sense of responsibility. A good partner brings more than just capital or contacts. They add value to your project through experience, skills, or innovative strategies. In addition, this person should share the same ethical and long-term values, ensuring that you both work in the same direction. Disagreements or conflicting visions can easily destroy a promising venture. In the personal field, the impact of the right partner is equally crucial. When you share life with someone who understands and supports your financial goals, the journey to prosperity becomes smoother. A partner who values financial planning, understands the importance of saving and investing, and avoids unnecessary debt, strengthens your foundation for building wealth. However, if you get involved with someone who disregards these principles, the relationship can quickly become a burden, hindering your financial progress and causing unnecessary tension. Choosing a partner is therefore more than an emotional decision, it's a strategic one. Whether in business or personal life, the right partner enhances your growth, while the wrong one can be an anchor that impedes your progress. With that lesson in mind, let's now explore how time is an even more valuable factor than money in the wealth-building process in the next topic. Investing time before investing money. Before investing money, it is essential to invest time. This is because time is the most valuable resource you have once lost. It cannot be recovered. Money, on the other hand, can be earned and multiplied. Financial success, therefore, is not something that happens overnight. It is the result of careful and gradual building, and starting early is one of the best ways to ensure that time works in your favor. Investing time means dedicating yourself to learning, planning, and developing skills before making big financial moves. Many people rush into investing money in projects or businesses without first fully understanding the risks or having the necessary experience to make sound decisions. This can result in costly mistakes. When you invest time beforehand, Whether it's studying the market, understanding the nuances of an investment, or developing a robust business plan, you minimize these risks and increase your chances of success. Time is also crucial when it comes to long-term investments, such as shares or real estate. The concept of compound interest, for example, shows that the earlier you start investing, the greater the return over the years. The time factor multiplies the gains, and those who start early, even with small amounts, reap significantly better results than those who start late, even with more money. That's the power of letting time do its work. Furthermore, success in any venture requires patience and resilience. Many give up too soon because they don't see immediate results, but it is time, combined with continuous effort, that leads to lasting achievements. Use time effectively, invest in yourself before investing money, and you will reap the rewards. Now that you understand the importance of using time strategically, let's move on to the next principle: how to master money to ensure that it works in your favor and not the other way around. Mastering money, not being a slave. Mastering money is the key to guaranteeing your financial freedom. When you are in control of your finances, money becomes a tool that you use to achieve your goals and live with peace of mind. However, if you lose that control, money quickly turns into a ruthless master, and the main path to that loss of control is bad debts. Bad debts, such as those incurred to finance unnecessary luxuries or impulse purchases, can quickly become a financial trap. They drain your resources with high interest rates, limit your ability to invest in the future, and create a cycle of dependency. The more debt you accumulate, the more your money is directed towards paying it off, and the less freedom you have to make strategic financial choices. This is the scenario in which you become a slave to money, always running around paying bills, unable to make progress. The goal, therefore, is to reverse this dynamic. You must master money, making it work for you, and not the other way around. This starts with the discipline to live below your means, avoid unnecessary debt, and focus on accumulating assets that generate income, such as productive investments or profitable businesses. When you are in control of your finances, you can make choices based on your goals and priorities, rather than being forced to make decisions based on the urgent need to pay off debts. As well as avoiding bad debts, mastering money also involves having a mindset of planning and preparation. Controlling your finances means staying ahead of the game, anticipating expenses, creating an emergency reserve, and thinking about the long term. With this approach, you free yourself from financial pressure and can use money as a tool to live the life you want. Now that you know how to master your finances instead of being controlled by them, let's move on to the next principle: the importance of not spending money you don't already have, avoiding the cycle of financial problems. Don't spend before you earn. Spending money you don't yet have is one of the most common and dangerous traps that keep many people trapped in cycles of poverty and debt. The temptation to consume before having the resources in hand leads to dependence on credit, financing, and debt, which end up compromising your finances in the long term. This behavior, although popularized as a solution to accessing what you want now, is actually a direct path to financial stress. When you spend money in advance, using credit or financing, you are basically compromising your future income. With each new installment or debt incurred, you reduce your ability to save, invest, and plan for the future. Worse still, this practice creates a vicious cycle. The more you spend what you haven't yet earned, the more debt you accumulate, and the harder it becomes to break free from this spiral. This cycle can intensify with accrued interest, which turns small purchases into major headaches. The original value of what you bought often multiplies over time, making the final cost much higher than anticipated. In many cases, this pushes people towards emergency solutions, such as taking on new debts to pay off previous ones, making their financial situation even worse. The key to breaking this cycle is to adopt the discipline of only spending what you already have. This may require patience and self-control, but it is the way to build a solid financial foundation. Planning your purchases and avoiding using credit for non-essential expenses allows you to keep your finances under control, save for the future, and avoid the burden of unnecessary debt. With this principle in mind, the next step is to explore what it means to be truly prosperous, going beyond simple financial wealth and seeking a balance in all areas of life. Rich versus truly prosperous. Being rich is much more than just accumulating money. True prosperity goes beyond the bank account and involves a balance between the emotional, physical, relational, and financial areas of life. While financial wealth is important, it alone does not guarantee a full or satisfying life. Achieving rich status without taking care of other dimensions of life can lead to a void, where money becomes just a palliative for deeper problems. True prosperity begins with emotional balance. It's essential to learn how to deal with stress, anxiety, and life's challenges without relying exclusively on money to solve everything. Having emotional health means being at peace with your decisions, maintaining a growth mindset, and knowing how to enjoy achievements without getting lost in the obsession for more. Physical balance is also a crucial part of true wealth. What's the point of amassing a large fortune if your health is compromised? Keeping your body healthy through exercise, proper nutrition, and preventive care is essential to ensure that you have the energy and disposition to enjoy life and the opportunities that financial prosperity can bring. Personal relationships also play a vital role. Building meaningful connections with friends, family, and colleagues enriches life in ways that money cannot. Healthy relationships offer support, love, and understanding, and without them, financial success can seem lonely and empty. Finally, financial balance completes the equation. Having control over your finances, investing wisely, and living within your means are the foundations for achieving true prosperity. When all these areas are in harmony, you experience what it's like to be truly prosperous, a life where money is a tool to support your overall well-being, rather than the sole focus. Now that we understand the importance of balance and prosperity, there's a bonus to be discussed: how laziness can be a matter of mindset and not just physical effort. We'll explore this concept in the next bonus topic. Bonus: being lazy is about mindset, not just physical hard work. Laziness is often misinterpreted as just a lack of physical effort or hard work. However, true laziness has much more to do with mentality than a simple lack of action. A person can be constantly busy, but still be lazy in terms of mindset, especially when it comes to personal growth, innovation, and planning for the future. Being mentally lazy is avoiding the discomfort of making important decisions, putting off essential tasks, or avoiding the effort needed to achieve long-term goals. This can manifest itself in the form of procrastination, professional stagnation, or even a refusal to learn something new. While hard physical work has its value, true financial and personal success depends on an active mindset, which constantly looks for ways to improve, create, and advance. A lazy mindset is also reflected in how people handle their finances. Those who avoid studying about investments, who don't plan their financial future, or who prefer to spend impulsively rather than save or invest, are often trapped in a form of mental laziness. This doesn't mean that these people don't work hard, but rather that they are avoiding the intellectual and strategic work needed to improve their lives in a meaningful way. On the other hand, an active and disciplined mindset can lead to financial growth even without much physical effort. When you develop a clear vision, set goals, and make well-founded decisions, you start to see the results of your efforts. With the right mindset, you can optimize your time and energy by focusing on activities that really drive your progress. Ultimately, whether you're lazy or not depends on how you use your mind, not just how hard you work physically. A proactive mindset, combined with strategy and focus, is what separates those who just work hard from those who build a lasting legacy. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, don't forget to leave your like. It really helps the channel to grow. And if you're not subscribed yet, take the opportunity to subscribe now and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And of course, let me know in the comments what you think, or if there are any topics you'd like to see here. I read everything and always bring you what you asked for. Thank you very much for your company, and I'll see you in the next video.